Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. What if I told you your next drone shot doesn't need a drone, and the most cinematic footage you've ever captured could come from something that fits in your front pocket? This isn't just a gadget review. This is a journey into something wild. And by the end of this video, you might start looking at your phone camera or even your DSLR a little differently. So don't just skip to the specs. Stick around, and I'll show you exactly why this might be the one tool you didn't even know you needed. The first time I powered this on, I kind of laughed. It was too smooth, too sharp. Like, what are they doing inside this thing? You tap that power button, the screen lights up, and it's not just a camera anymore. It feels like a full-on command center. The colors pop, the UI is snappy, and suddenly you're kind of excited to go film anything. But let's get to the good stuff. This little beast shoots in 360 degrees. Yeah, full wraparound. That means whatever's in front of you, behind you, above you, even if you weren't looking, was captured. And you don't have to choose an angle while filming. You can wait, decide after, frame it later. Let me say that again. You don't choose your angle while recording. You shoot it once, and then reframe from every angle later. It's like filming every possible shot all at once. I strapped it to my chest while biking, and afterward, no exaggeration, it looked like a drone followed me the entire ride. And get this, the selfie stick I was using? Gone. Invisible, like the camera is floating midair. That's not post-production trickery. That's built into the camera. You can literally hold the stick out like a wizard's wand, and in the video, it's like it was never there. People legit ask me who filmed the shot. They think I had someone follow me. Nope, just me and this camera. But hold on, there's more. Because the moment the sun starts to go down, you know what most small action cams do, right? They cry in low light. Everything turns noisy, washed out, shaky. You get that weird flicker, that muddy blur. Not this thing. I took it out at dusk, in an alleyway, no fancy lights, just one sad street lamp. I hit record, and man, I swear, it looked like something out of a Netflix documentary. Clean shadows, bright subjects, rich color, and none of that grainy mess. It made nighttime feel cinematic, like it wanted you to shoot in low light. That's what the larger sensor is doing. And those triple AI chips, they're doing work behind the scenes. They don't just process images, they make decisions in real time. So instead of fiddling with settings or dragging sliders in post, you're just focusing on the story, on the moment, which brings me to something that made me audibly say, wow, the lens guard. I dropped the camera. Yeah, my heart stopped. Concrete, face down. I thought that was it. But nope, lens guards took the hit. Popped them off, camera underneath, still perfect. And they didn't just stop there. They actually give you a lens replacement kit, like with tools, suction cups, instructions. If something breaks, you can fix it yourself. How many companies do that anymore? Now I got to talk about the accessories. Because when you think accessory, you probably think overpriced junk, right? Nope. The travel case? Solid. Zipper feels premium. The tripod stick? Folds like origami. The bullet time stick? You want those spinning 360 matrix-style shots? That's the one. But my personal favorite? That big, long carbon fiber stick. I mean, it's huge, comically long. But when you extend it and hold the camera out, it looks like a drone. I've actually tricked people into thinking I flew something. No drone, no license, no headache. Just extend and go. And speaking of movement, this stabilization, next level. I jogged with it. I strapped it to my dog. I ran upstairs. It all came out buttery smooth. Not shaky, not weirdly cropped. Just natural, like it was on rails. Even when I was on a rocky path, slipping on gravel, it just knew how to stay locked in. And if you're someone who creates alone, this thing's your best friend. You can start recording with your voice. You can wave to it and trigger it with gestures. Or you twist a selfie stick and it starts recording. No reaching for buttons. No awkward setup. Just twist and action. That twist thing, by the way, one of the smartest features I've seen. Because when you're in the middle of something, maybe a run, a climb, a shot you can't pause, you don't want to fumble with touch screens. One move, that's it. You're rolling. Now we got to talk sound. Because audio is always a weak link. Amazing video and then wind. Static. Garbage. Not this time. They added a proper wind guard. And I tested it. I took it on a cliff. Strong gusts. Ocean behind me. And somehow my voice came through clear. No distortions. No muffled thumping. Just crisp, usable sound. That is a big deal. Because I've scrapped whole clips before just because the mic failed me. Okay, editing. This is where people either love or hate 360 footage. Insta360 made it easy. You import your video. You can let the app choose the best shots for you, or you can take full control. The software is clean. No clutter. You can drag your frame around, export in any social media format, change angles with swipes. Want to track a person moving across the frame? Click. Follow. Done. Want to do a time lapse where the camera rotates as the city moves around it? That's built in. You don't need to be a pro editor. The tools do have to work for you. But here's the best part. You shoot once, and you've got endless ways to cut the footage. You could post 3 completely different videos from the same clip, and that right there, that's creative power. You're not boxed in. You're free to experiment, to tell your story differently each time. And I know some of you are asking, but is it really worth the price? Listen, I get it. There are cheaper cams out there, but this isn't just a cam. It's your drone, your gimbal, your crew, your POV, and your B-roll at the same time. It saves you time. It saves you setup. And most of all, it opens doors to shots you didn't even know you could get. For vloggers, adventurers, creators, travelers, this is not just another camera. This is an upgrade to how you capture life. And for me, it replaced my drone on multiple trips. Because sometimes you just don't want the hassle. The charging, the regulations, the noise, the setup. This thing? Pull it out. Shoot. Frame it later. It's a no-brainer. Now I could go on and on. But really, you need to see what it looks like. So please, don't skip out early. Watch the full video. Every second you see was captured by this little device. No crew. No cheat shots. Just raw, honest footage. If you're curious about how far you can push your content, stick around. Because by the end, I think you'll realize this isn't just a cool new toy. This is a new way to tell your story. And hey, if this gave you any ideas, any excitement, drop a comment. What would you film with this? A hike? A wedding? A road trip? Let me know, and I'll catch you in the next one.